Today has been quite a day. So I found out that my car is leaking oil, and I'm surprised that it's running because it's been leaking oil for the past week. I actually took out the dipstick, and turns out that there's no oil with that, which is why my engine light is on. But that's one of the skills, many skills that I have actually. And funny story is that my family is full of mechanics, but I didn't learn anything about cars from them. I learned about it from YouTube and Google. So, and my friend Sean, who's really into cars. But that's very interesting dynamic that happened. But anyway, I gotta take the car to the mechanics tomorrow to take a look at it because I went under the car and it looks like there's a torn tube, and I don't know where that thing goes. So we gotta figure that out. But anyways, today we're going to talk about conversations. More setting up the conversation. So to get you started, I want you to take a look at my cursor here. This containers, I want you to make a folder conversation, and also a components folder. So we have that inception of folders again, just like the search. You have an inception of search folders and an inception of conversations folder. I'm really great at naming things. If I ever have a kid, I'm going to name him Godzilla or something. And not teach him any language and make him go Okay, so enough joking around. So styles.js, I want you to add these attributes. It really just starts from this comment: chat component, iOS and Android. These are the attributes that will style our screens to make them look pretty. If you want to use them, you can use them. If you want to make your own, you can make your own, but save yourself the time and just use them. Copy and paste this and just modify them to your own needs if you need to. Chat screen container. So this is the thing that's going to host all the messages, I think. But we'll talk about that later. All I want you to do is just copy and paste this code. But you're not really going to copy and paste it. You're really going to join our mailing list and our Facebook group, the shameless plug of marketing. And I'll give you a link to these files so that you don't have to copy and paste them. Plus, I won't put them on the article that I write with every episode because there's just so much code that it's gonna bloat up that article. And the platforms that I use, Medium, the formatting isn't that good for code, so I'd rather you just download it so it looks pretty and you're not annoyed by it. So the next thing I want you to do with Conversations.js is similar. I want you to just copy and paste this code or just download it. Download is the word I'm using. Same with message forms, message rows, messages. So this video is really just copy and pasting or downloading. That's what I mean. And we also need to add that App.js in your components, like with every other single component or container that we've done already. And I'm not even going to describe that because you should know what this does by now. If you don't, go back to the previous videos and take a look at what they do. One thing I want you to look at is your router. So I want you to add this YellowBox, import YellowBox from React Native, and then import the conversations and chat screen containers that we added, and then do this YellowBox ignore warnings setting a timer. That's because we're going to run into a timer issue when we're doing this real-time chat, and it's not just us. A lot of people have been running into this issue, and it hasn't been fixed yet. So this is really the only fix, which is stupid, but we're just ignoring the warnings because it really doesn't affect anything, but we don't like seeing the yellow box, so we're just going to ignore the warning. So since we added a conversation component container, we're going to add that in like all these other profile container, login containers. We're going to add that conversations container, and remember to add that conversations to your drawer because we want to be able to access our conversations from the drawer. And notice that the difference here is that we also have this messages screen, and the screen, chat screen container, is what is going to go to messages. So when we open up our drawer, go to conversations, if we click a conversation, because we'll have a list of conversations, if we hit one of those conversations, this messages is what we're gonna push onto the screen. So that's basically it for today. It's a really short video, a bunch of downloads that you guys gotta do, and in order to do that, join that mailing list or that Facebook group. And the styles, like I said, you can just edit this to make it fit your own project or whatever you want to do with it. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.